Toronto Wild Hounds goal horn. What? Excusez-moi. There we go. Okay, we're good. Are you subscribed? Okay, you're gonna have to join yourself. I just realized it started. Shit. Hello everybody and welcome back in the Scotiabank Arena for some more Toronto Wild Hounds hockey action. The Wild Hounds taking on the Saginaw Spirit for the first of two times this season. And it's a Scotiabank special here this afternoon. The Hounds have been decent here this year. They won their last game here in a final in overtime, 2-1. A save made and the rebound just sent through the paint. The Spirit have been one of the best teams in the league for scoring first this year. Well, they're going to test Toronto tonight, a team that's battling to get into a playoff spot. Here's Coffey, moves in and shoots, and he just missed the net wide with that. Finnegan weaves his way to the goal. Didn't take the shot, though. Hounds turn it over as Beck plays that up for Perrick. Here's Perrick to the middle of the ice and in over the line. Perrick right to the net. He's stopped by Ryerson back between the pipes tonight. The Hounds happy about that. Yeah, Tyler Bryson had a good start in net the other night, but still giving up 4 goals is not your ideal game in net, and for him, he needs to find a way to bounce back. And Ryerson back in the pipes after giving up 1 goal in his last start. Especially, you need him late in the season. Rower sends it in, breaking his stick. It's Woods chasing it down. Ryan Woods centers it out front. And a good early save made by the Saginaw netminder. In the corner it goes to tight. Here's Diacio. Down the left side with speed, breaking in on the Toronto goal, shooting. Walked by Woods. He'll play it to the corner, but Saginaw gets it right back. In the corner, feeling away. That was turned over to Cleaver, and he was taken down. A penalty going to Saginaw. Here's Lash. Up on the left side, halfway through the first, no score. Touched up, and Toronto will see the first power play of the night. Power play went 1 for 2 last game, so 50%. Look to come through early here in a scoreless game against Saginaw. Spirit win the face-off and get it down the ice. Nicholson gets it back through center. McCoy sends in. Chasing it down is Lash. Lash to the net. Here's Alex Lash. What a play, but he's stopped by Lalade. He's stuck with him. And the face-off will come to the right side of the Saginaw goal. Ryan McCoy's line on the ice. The power play line on the ice. Toronto looking to do damage here. Face-off 1. Here's a shot, and Shears got it away. It's knocked out. Nicholson back. Shears in front. McCoy. He fed that wide. Here's Bishop. And he'll just clear it. He gets over everyone's heads and back down the ice. Nicholson to collect. Feeds that up on the wing for Lash. That was turned back one more time by Gavin. Stepping in there, and now Sema moves in shorthanded. Sema! He's stopped by Ryerson. A big save shorthanded. And here Shears gave it away. Sema another look. That was handled, and now Cleaver up with it with 10 seconds left on the power play. Cleaver will just get it in deep. That'll pretty much do it. Toronto 0 for 1. Here's Sema. Left side boards. He'll feed that up on the wing for Height. Height through the middle of the ice. Had help with him and Moore, and here comes Moore going right to the goal. He's stopped by Ryerson. Big save early. Another shot that doesn't go. Here's Owen Carr, and the Wild Hounds go the other way. Under 5 to go in a scoreless first. Drop pass. That missed everybody, and it found Moore. Here come the Spirit to the attack again. Modgoni stopped. That time by Ryerson getting the blocker up by on it. Here's Woods. Down the right side. Peels drops back. Nobody there. And once again, the Hounds give it away. No score in this first period. 2.5 to go. Here's Woods grabbing it back and re-entering the zone. Chipping it in deep. Last 2 minutes of play here in this first period. Glavin. Up the right side. Has some help now through the middle. Dishes off on the right to Hay. Got a shot away, and Ryerson makes the save as he got the glove up. Here's Josh. As we enter the last minute of play here in the first. 7 seconds to go exactly. Sends it around the boards. 3 seconds. Thrower gave that away. It's picked up by Bloom, and that'll do it for the first. The Wild Hounds of the Spirit scoreless through 20 minutes tonight from Scotiabank Arena. Both these teams fighting hard. Saginaw already made the playoffs. It's up for Toronto to join in. Shots a goal after 1. 7 for Saginaw, 4 for Toronto. No score through 20 minutes. The hits are 5-2 Saginaw. Faceoffs 2-1 Spirit. Power plays Toronto 0 for 1. Saginaw hasn't had one. Here we go into the second, tied at 0. Welcome into period 2 here this afternoon from Scotiabank Arena. The Wild Hounds and the Saginaw Spirit. First of 2 meetings this year. No score after 1. Perrick gets it in to start the period. Hounds chase it back in their own end. Thrower by the side of his net to Coffey. Gave that away. Bloom has a look. He's in and he fired it wide. Ryerson didn't have to do much on that, but the Spirit do get it back. Here's Perrick with it. Sent down low to Bloom. In front to Donovan. Picked up by the right leg of Ryerson. Beck pinned along the boards. It's knocked out and chased down by Thrower. Up the right side. It's Perrick back in his own end with Donovan. The pass to Misa. Michael Misa has been a force to reckon with this year for the Saginaw Spirit. But we stay scoreless so far. Here's a pass. Coffey from McCoy. Shoots. Good shot on goal, but it's handled. And now Thrower trying to break to the goal. That was given away. Perrick. Here's Perrick with it. Sent ahead to Bloom. Gave that away. Here's Beck. And now Shear. Up for Cleaver. Here's Luke Cleaver. Sent back to Lash. Moves in. Shoots. Just missed. Drops it back to Woods. Has a lane. He'll let it go. That was blocked and it comes out of the zone. We're almost halfway. It's scoreless. Here's Beck. Taking up the puck by Nicholson. Fed ahead to Luke Cleaver. To the middle of the ice now on the left wing. Here's Diaceal right back in. He'll just chip and chase. Hounds trying to get in there for it. They do. Taken down behind the goal. No call. Here's a shot from distance. Blocked away by Ryerson. Hache. There's another. It goes over the net. And where is it? It goes behind. Now looking back out front from behind the goal. Another save, Ryerson. And he's going to cover on that as we're more than halfway. No score from Scotiabank Arena. Faceoff will come here to the left side of the Wild Hound net. One back by the Spirit. Hache moves in and fires. That was blocked, but not out. Christopoulos. Here's Carr. He'll get it up on the wing for Lawson. 8 to go, middle frame, no score. Pass ahead. Christopoulos moves in, has a lane, a man in front. The pass, the shot, good save, and the rebound taken away before it can be cleaned up. Here's Owen Carr. The Hounds move in. Carr fans on the shot. It goes to the side of the goal. Hache back to get it. No score. 5.5 to go, second period. Very tight first game today. Height stopped by Ryerson. Here's McKinley up for Lawson on the right wing. Lawson through center, and all he can do is chip it in the zone. Diaceal will get it right back and out. Right back to center. Here comes Willis in over the Toronto line. Breaks in with a shot. He stopped. Rebound just rolled away from him. Back out front to Hache. Stopped again. Loose puck in front, and he couldn't clean it up. What a save by Ryerson. Here's Jackson. And this is exactly why the Hounds need him. Caremore, he'll go the other way. Fans on it. Milan gobbles it up for a face-off with 1:27 to go in the second period. A very quiet, a very tight contested game here this afternoon for the first of 5 today. Draw one back. Here's Nicholson. Setting it up to Josh. Fires. That's blocked by a Spirit in front. And Caremore to Perrick. Looks to just get it out of the zone. 20 seconds to go here in the second. No scoring. Mangoni has help with Moore. Breaks in and fires. That's blocked. Hounds will get it out. And we're through 2 scoreless tonight between the Wild Hounds and the Saginaw Spirit. It doesn't get harder than this. Nobody's on the board through 40 minutes. Shots to goal in the hockey game are 14 for Saginaw, 6 for Toronto. Hits 10-4 for the Spirit. Faceoffs 4-2 Saginaw. Power plays Toronto with the only one. They are 0 for 1. We head to the third, 0-0. Welcome into period 3 from Scotiabank Arena tonight. The Wild Hounds and the Saginaw Spirit taking on each other for the first of 2 times. No scoring through 2. Coffey gets the puck. Finnegan ahead for Copper. Copper knocked off, but it's carried along by Coffey. Coffey looks ahead. That was given away. And now here's Michael Misa. Misa will bring it in. Toronto riding a 4-game winning streak. Bloom is stopped and the rebound poked free. Here's Finnegan up the right wing side. Finnegan moves in, winds for the shot. Got it. Easily handled. And Coffey has it. He'll break to the goal, and they score! They're on the board first. And it looks like it's going to be Ryan McCoy's goal. And yes, it is. 3:15 into the third, exactly what you want to see. So a broken play down low results in a goal as Ryan McCoy cleans it up in the blue paint, and Toronto strikes first. And this is who they need to get scoring right now is Ryan McCoy. He's their leader. If you can get him going, you'll get the rest of the team going. McCoy with a quick shot, looking for his second. Trying to go back-to-back there. Here's Perrick now. To Beck, spinning in his own zone. Saginaw down 1-0 here in the third period. Not what we expected at all. Here come the Spirit. That was given away to McCoy. Now Coffey looking back ahead. Ryan McCoy, he's behind the D. He's in! And he just sent it wide. Picked up now, Copper. Looking, centers that over. It's picked up by Shears. Shears, he'll move in. He has a lane. He's stopped. Rebound in front. He scores! Ben Shears! It's 2-0 Toronto. They go back-to-back. So 4 straight wins coming into this game, threatening to make it 5 in a row against one of the best in the league this season in the Saginaw Spirit. Face-off one back, Toronto regained control once again. It's Lash, he has Cleaver ahead, and they look for more, and they just missed it as Woods tapped it wide. Here it's picked up by Willis, down low, Woods took it away from him. Willis with it back, just about turned it over, now they do, and they grab it right back. Height, out of the zone, Nicholson. Taken away by Lash. Now Donovan with it back. Christopoulos turned back one more time. Perrick off the Diaceal to the middle of the ice and in and over the Toronto line. Pushed back another time as here goes Lash. Lash inside. Has Cleaver. There's the shot. And the one made it look easy. But now Lash with the rebound. Sent it wide. Here's Cleaver. He'll look from the high slot. Wine. Shoot. Scores! Luke Cleaver! It's 3-0. These are must-win games for the Toronto Wildhounds, and they're coming through here this afternoon in a game that was 0-0 after 2. They have 3 here in the third period for a 3-0 lead. And we are past the halfway mark in the third. Saginaw running out of time here. Christopoulos moves in on the left wing. Looks to feed it out front. He did. Lawson took it back, gave it away. Save made by Ryerson on the redirect. Here's Nicholson up for Lawson. Right wing side, and he'll step by with speed now. Lawson gets behind, shoots, he's stopped, and the net comes off. 5:05 to go, 3-0 Toronto. As the face-off will come outside the Saginaw zone, the draws in the game, 5 aside. Here comes the face-off. One back by Toronto. Carried in by Nicholson on that right wing. The pass, here's Renfro! And Lalonde made another good save as it looked like it was going to sneak underneath his arm and in. Just got enough of it to keep it out for another face-off. Well, Toronto's turned on the Jets in this one, 3-0 and still threatening. Draw one, here's Nicholson, gave it away. Misa has a break, the most dangerous player this year. He's in! He's stopped by Ryerson! And Carr will send it down the ice, but not enough for icing. Back to get it is Diaceal. Gave it away. Hounds have it. And now Diaceal grabs it back and plays it behind his net. Diaceal up on the board side that finds Misa. Here he goes again. Michael Misa, he's stopped again. Last minute, another shot. It came in front and it just missed Misa. Finnegan for Lawson. We're in the final 30 seconds. Here's Lawson now. Has a man going to the net. It's Renfro. Gave that away to Hache. Here's Misa to it again. It's been dangerous the last few minutes. Lawson grabs it back and feeds it up on the wing. It was given away to Mangoni. Back inside he comes. Has a lane from the left side, dropping it back. Here's the pass in front and a good save made by Ryerson. 8 seconds left. The Hounds need to hold on here. Sent it around. It's picked up by Cleaver. Now Lawson turning it over, but it doesn't matter. Lyra Ryerson has a shutout in just his 3rd game back. And Toronto takes down Saginaw 3-0. Great game from start to finish by both sides, but the Toronto Wildhounds come out in the 3rd period and do what they need to get this job done here this afternoon. 3-0 your final score. They moved within 8 games of making the playoffs. Coming up now, the Sarnia Sting will take on a familiar rival, and if you're wondering who that may be, they will be taking on, ready for this, Flint Firebirds in Flint.